Take a deep breath into your heart and exhale with sound. Oh yeah. Take a deep breath into your belly and exhale with sound. And take a deep, delicious breath into your juicy, sexy bits and make an orgasmic sound when you exhale. I think we're ready to begin. Oh yeah.
I love my life, I love my body, I love myself, yeah, yeah.
I need to hear it again. Love my life, I love my body, I love myself, yeah, yeah. Now, I won't lie to you when I say I want my own church. I am Shaft Uddin, and this is the I Love My Life podcast. My mission is to find world peace through intimacy. From the outside, Sweden is the promised land, but this country has the highest amount of singles. This is why I'm here, to help you connect with yourselves and each other. There is another frightening statistic, which is 1 in 4 people die alone in their apartments here in Sweden. Loneliness is on the increase and people are dying at an alarming rate due to the isolation and the loneliness. What is the point of having millions in your bank account when you're not happy, when you're dying inside? I remember when I was a rich, successful art director in advertising, and I used to say, I have got a rotten heart. I hate my life. It was only until I found the power of Tantra did my world change. My life changed, my inner monologue changed from I hate myself, I hate my life, I'm a narcissist, and all the terrible things I said to myself to I love my life, I love my body, I love myself, yeah, yeah. Oh yes, my vision is to make Stockholm the epicenter of intimacy and connection. Just check out my IG stories later on today to see this vision coming true. I had this grand vision when I came here. It's all happening. Life is amazing. I love my life. I love my body. I love myself. And if you're finding value in this stream, please, please, please turn on that little notification. Turn on this little ding on your YouTube. If you're on Instagram, please do save, share, and just enjoy the content. I'm here every day when I remember to do it. Now I'm gonna try and make it regular. I'm just trying to figure out what makes me feel alive. Is it giving Yoni massages? Well, I'm gonna tell you about Yoni Massages today. We're still in the What is Sacred Sexual Awakening episodes, and this is all about what is Yoni De-Armouring. Let me begin. So, this is one of my passions. This is literally one of the things I have brought into the collective consciousness. 16 million people know this because of Shaft Uddin. I make global impact. Whatever I'm into, I will tell the world about it. And I would also essentially ruin it, because it just gets watered down and diluted. But I am the longest lasting Yoni Masseuse out there, 7 years. I have the best reputation out there. You don't want to hear about all the other people doing it. But I am still here. I don't give Yoni massages that often anymore, just because I keep on burning out. But there is a reason why I keep on burning out. I don't have my own temple. I keep on having to run all over the world and not be in a space where people come to me. which is what I do have when I'm in the bubbles. So what is Yoni De-Armouring? One of my biggest passions, and the thing that actually saved my life. Not just my clients or my dad's or anyone's. Saved my life. But let me talk about what I do. If you haven't heard about Yoni De-Armouring, you're not alone. But ask any woman who has. It's changed their lives forever. The results are way more sensation, a deeper sense of self-love, a more powerful, deeper orgasm, but also a deeper sense of safety in your body and relaxation. Why is relaxation important? Because in relaxation, that's where energy can flow. That's where you could be present. It has been my mission to get this out there to the world. And now 16 million people, it's soon to be 17, so I'm doing good. 16 million people know about this powerful shamanic work due to my collaboration with Vice. This has now been recognized as an important part of women's well-being. I mean, it's not long until Gwyneth Paltrow and her goop audience know about this. I've been doing this for a long time. Like, Gwyneth Paltrow has been showing energy orgasms, something I do as well. If you want to know more, and if you want to get a hold of me, check out sacredsexualawakening.com. For me, this is the most fundamental thing you could do to open yourself up to more pleasure. I know you women. Trust me, I know you women. I've been working with you guys for 7 years, and I used to identify myself as a lesbian. I've only been surrounded by women. You know inherently that you can feel more pleasure, but you aren't getting it because everyone's getting their information from Pornhub and other websites like that. Tantra is the only one that's showing you, look, there is another way. Look, everyone's having sex. Everyone's having shit sex. This is leading to a lot of divorce rates, a lot of unhappy feelings, a lot of anger, a lot of not harmony anymore between men and women, but a lot of separation. People would rather not have sex than have shit sex, which is what, I mean, I actually said I'd rather have sex than not have sex. But now I'm living in a city and I'm understanding that people aren't the same as me. So I would rather have tantric sex than non-tantric sex, because if I have tantric sex, I will get really ill. Hang on, there's someone calling me. Natasha, she actually does this work. Hold on. This is great. I wonder if I could get her to talk. Go live. Where is she? If she's actually going to go live, I believe she's a is she a midwife? Is this the midwife that I met on the bus? Or is it someone else? Babes, how's it going?
Yeah, fine. And yourself?
Very good, very good. Just in the middle of a live stream. I'm talking about Yoni De-Armouring. Anything you want to add to this?
No, at the moment I'm just listening to you.
Great, and your daughter's here as well.
Yeah, that's my son.
Son! Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Not as well, but he's a boy.
He's a boy. Even better. Hello there, how's it going?
I don't know if he understands English. Wir wissen, wie es dir geht, Nano. Ja.
Yeah. It's so nice that you could join us. I'm actually talking about Yoni De-Armouring and trauma release therapy and everything like that. And if you've got anything to add.
Absolutely. So if you need someone to help you with de-armoring, then just choose Shaft Uddin.
Babes, you say all the right things.
Okay. Carry on.
Thank you so much for coming into my stream. Fully random, but I love randomness. Nice to see you happy and healthy, and your son looks great. Look at him, fully enlightened.
Thank you. So carry on.
Have a beautiful day. Really nice to see you. And if anyone else wants to jump on in, jump on in. I don't know how to turn you off. I think you're going to figure it out. She's figured it out. That was great. So random. It's brilliant. Okay, I'm going to go on YouTube to see if anyone's written any messages. There's a lot of people in the chats. Vegan Seductress, Tanio, Alvo, Naturally Ecstatic, love you, Natasha, Bambadoom, Hadodo, Saturn, hey, I can't wait, I bet you can't. And how's it going? Take you to La La Land, Pooja. Everybody's in the chats. Nice to see you, giving you all a big wave. So Yoni De-Armouring. I do have to run off to talk about Yoni De-Armouring to a very special lady. I saw her in one of my rituals whilst I was meditating, and I want more people like her to be my clients. Basically, successful women who are very deeply into their masculine path and looking for a man who could help them surrender and relax their nervous system, because I'm really good at chilling out, I won't lie. That's what I do best, and that's how you could feel more pleasure in your life, through a relaxed nervous system. So we were, here we go. Oh, a lot of windows open, I think the most important window that's open is
I love my life. I love my body. I love myself. Yeah.
That's the most important window that's open. I should really invest in a new keyboard, because this is shit, and it's still the one we got from Thailand. Who cares? It still works sometimes. So, relaxed nervous system, stress and trauma. Now, this is important. Stress and trauma is stored in the body and is carried in our muscles. Like when we get a sore neck from overstress at work, we build up an armor to protect us from these situations. So when I'm working a lot, I'm hunched over like this, and my body's like this, and I become depressed. And then I need someone to open me up and literally take out the armor in my body that's been stored up from the stress. But when we experience sexual trauma, this is stored exactly where the sex happens, in your yoni, and in a man, in your brony, or in your lingam, which can be built up over decades of not listening to your body. And each time you experience emotional or physical pain, that armor is created in the yoni. And this armor affects all present and future relationships. So this can result in forms of unconscious, this can result from unconscious or angry sex, years of emotional torment, shame and guilt, years of not honoring and listening to your body, lack of self-love, having sex that doesn't feel good or right for you, but most of all, having unclear and unstated boundaries. So this is one of the key elements I want to talk about. Boundaries. The reason why I will never go out of business is because people are not taught from a young age how to have healthy boundaries, how to say yes, but also how to say no. Who here listening has ever experienced this? So you really wanted to say no, but you said yes instead. Your body was screaming, no, I don't want this. But you said yes, just out of politeness. Who here has done that? If you have, give us a wave, give me a thumbs up. But also the other way around. Who here said no, but they wished they said yes? So this is not listening to your body, not listening to your heart, not listening to your sex, not listening to your whole ecosystem that is screaming out, but you instead listen to your brain and you did something you thought the other person would like. That in itself is crossing the other person's boundaries, not even your own, because you're getting them to do something that they aren't fully aware that they're consensually not allowed to do. So basically you've fucked them over, but most of all, you fucked yourself over. And I've been in this a lot less now than ever before, because I overcame one of my social conditionings, which is British politeness. So I'd rather have my boundaries overstepped than have someone have their feelings upset. It's like, no, that's completely fine. Fuck, it's not fine. Oh no, it's fine. No, it's really fine. It's not fine. Shit, just speak up. No, it's fine. That's fine. Now I need to have a Yoni massage, or I need to have a lingam massage. So this is how it works. Annie, little Annie is saying, yes, amen, love you, little Annie. So this is the foundation to Tantra, learning how to say yes, learning how to say no. So this will result in trauma, in pain, in suffering that you've caused yourself because you haven't listened to yourself. Making assumptions on how people you think might react to upsetting them isn't a way to live your life. It isn't an authentic, real way to live. You end up disconnecting from yourself. You end up not knowing who you are. And most of all, you end up faking orgasms. So do you suffer from pain or tightness during sex? Do you suffer from some form of sexual trauma? Do you struggle to reach orgasm with a partner? Like, if you have any of these symptoms, give us a thumbs up. Show something in the chat. Let's have some engagement, because I'm going to be talking about this a little bit deeper very soon. Do you suffer from numbness, dryness, and very little sensitivity in your yoni? Do you suffer from contracted and hard inner muscles and a hard, overly sensitive cervix? Do you suffer from the inability to experience deep yoni orgasms, G-spot, A-spot orgasms, cervical orgasms, and full body orgasms? Or you can't have orgasms, a condition called anorgasmia. Do you suffer from being in your head during lovemaking? That goes for most women and men. And do you need to rub your clit hard as the only way to reach a climax? So these are all the things that happen if you don't listen to your yoni, if you are doing things that isn't aligned to your being. So what happens in a yoni de-armouring session? Well, Yoni De-Armouring is a powerful and intense holistic healing technique that targets pain and trauma deep inside the tissue of the yoni using psychosexual somatic therapy and pressure point release techniques. One of my clients described it as a sports massage inside of your yoni. I thought, oh, that's a good way to say it to people from the normal world. So what I do is I create a safe and sacred container, one of unconditional love and non-judgment, for you to release a lifetime's worth of pain that can be traced back to childhood, to present or even past lives. So I'm honoring your body, listening to your yoni, and you yourself have to voice whatever is happening to release that emotional energy. And the way to do that is not by telling a story, but by screaming, shouting, crying, any form of release. We use breath, sound, and movement to move energy. Energy being emotion, energy, emotion. So this deeply connected experience that you go through allows you to get out of your head, into your body, go into a trance-like state, and to release this sexual energy. And when this runs freely, so does your life. And you can see this in any tantric woman or tantric man. But I know most of you women are finding it really hard to meet a tantric man. Hi, I'm a tantric guy. But you will see this in any tantric woman. They have a tantric body. They're fit as fuck, they're 50 plus, and they're juicy as hell and alive. You meet, like, if you lined up, like, let's say 10 women, the age of 55, and one of them's tantric, you'll see something very unique in those 10 women. The one who is tantric will look like she's 35, and the rest would just be old. So this session that I give, that I hold space for, is not a cure for a lifetime of sexual trauma, but a step in the right direction. That's why my work is called Sacred Sexual Awakening. And this is just a tool for you to self-heal. I'm not healing you. You're healing yourself. And that's how it works. Don't give your power away to a guru, a healer, or a teacher. It's you who's actually doing the work. Because if you can't get out of your head, and if you don't relax, you're not going to be able to release the traumas. So it is up to you to breathe, to be present in a session, and also to connect with your body, especially your yoni. So this will alleviate pain, but more importantly, it will allow you to connect deeply with your yoni and feel more pleasure once again, or for the first time. And remember what a precious gift you carry, that is your entire body. Yoni De-Armouring is a holistic healing process that will help you remove any pain stored and held in your yoni. The less armor you hold, the more open, youthful, sexy, and vibrant you'll look and feel. The 10 women lined up. If one's tantric, you will just notice something a little bit different. I want to say a little bit different. Massively different. Also be aware that every woman is different. Some might take longer to release this. I have given sessions that have been 5 hours long. I'm not a young tantric gigolo or a healer anymore. I can't do those types of sessions anymore because I have been burnt out too many times. They'll be split over 2 sessions. So what happens in a Yoni De-Armouring session is we sit down and we set our intentions. Intentions is everything. It allows you to bring the unconscious into the conscious. You allow it to be heard, seen, or witnessed, and then you actually could go into this on a subconscious level in a Yoni De-Armouring session. It is literally like a shamanic journey. You set your intentions, desires, fears, boundaries. Do you have any STIs, and what will this session mean to you? And there'll be a connection with connecting to your womb space, connecting to your yoni. And the de-armoring session goes a little bit something like this. I'm going to do a visual demonstration for everybody watching. So let's say this is the yoni. And this is my finger. And I open up the yoni. And I do this trigger point release. And eventually, the yoni opens up like a flower. Imagine this. Let's say your yoni has been jabbed non-stop for years by something coming at it. It's going to start going like this. Shit, shit, shit. Defense, 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 defense. And then all the time, it's on its guard. And its muscles are completely tensed all the time. Do you think it's going to be able to relax? If the same type of movements are happening all the time. Usually, women will never voice how they want to have sex because they can't remember how to have sex or how they like to have sex because they've been doing the same motions all the time. And they've never said, stop, that doesn't feel right. Can we try something else? The amount of women I've worked with who said, I have a numb vagina. I can't feel anything down there. And what I do is, I do this. I say, hey, bring your awareness to your yoni. Breathe into your yoni. And just allow yourself to feel your body. And now, can you feel this? And they'll be like, oh my God, what just happened? It's because I gave you something a man usually doesn't, which is called love, attention, presence, conscious touch. I gave you a touch that didn't need anything in return. There was no agenda behind my touch. I gave a touch that was loving, that was present, and it came from my heart. So I gave a loving touch. Whatever I feel, which is love, in my sessions, you will feel too. There's a scientific term for this, and it's called mirror neurons. I will be the space holder, so I will have the bigger energy in the space. There will be a level of calm, and in that level of calm, without the monkey mind going off all the time, like, what do I need to eat? Who am I going to see? What do I need to do? Your nervous system could relax, and from that space, I could go deep into holding space for you, which is me being present and you doing all the work, which is doing no work. Not COVID. So the tantric path is one of the juiciest, easiest paths out there if you know how to be present. The healing happens on a rapid scale. The orgasms start to erupt I had a fucking orgasm in my eye the other day. Like, I am the most orgasmic man I know. Because I was trained by women. Because I was nurtured and healed by women. And for 10 points, I would love to know. Well, I want to know. In the comments, I want you to say, who has more pleasure, orgasms, and sex in the world? Who has more pleasure, sex, and orgasms in the world? Is it heterosexual men or gay men? Is it heterosexual women or lesbian women? Or bisexuals? What category of human is having more sex, pleasure, and orgasms out of all these? Well, let's say 5 now. I'm sure there's a million different other types of categories, but we're just going to work with... No, I'm going to take out 5. It's just 4. Hetero man, hetero woman, lesbians, and gays. Who's having more sex and pleasure and orgasms? That's what I want to know. Put it in your comment. Put it in the comments. Let's see. Let's see what everyone says. So, at the end of this Yoni De-Armouring session, and trust me, no session is the same. They are completely different every single time. If a woman says,
I love my life, I love my body, I love myself, yeah, yeah.
If a woman says that, she's healed. She's healed. If a woman says that, she's fully healed. Okay. I mean, great. Divine timing, divine timing. Okay, so that was great. That was great. Yeah, I love my life. So usually after an experience, we have a cocoon phase, a time to process and integrate, and a place for sharing our experience. How does your head feel? Usually empty. How does your heart feel? Usually expanded. How does your yoni feel? Alive. So these are the areas that we really dive into. Head, heart, and sex. Someone saying something in the chats. Cloud Cat. Does it really have to do with gender? I believe everyone can reach an orgasmic life. Yes, it does. Yes, this is true. It really can. But I'm playing a game, and the rules are that. Who's having more sex, orgasms, and pleasure? Gay men, gay women, hetero men, hetero women. This is what I want to know. I'm just curious on a statistical level. Let's see who's in the chats. Someone is saying, "Oh my God, you had an orgasm in the damn eye?" Question mark, question mark. Good music, 210. Yes, I did. Anything is possible. Natasha, who's just in our chats, she says, "I love my life. I love my body. I love myself." She's fully enlightened. Fully enlightened. We did it. So that is Yoni De-Armouring. So I'm going to round this up by saying what happens in nature. And this is how to really get an understanding of this. When a lion is hungry, it sees a gazelle. A gazelle is just chilling out with its mates and eating the grass of the great savanna desert, the plains of Africa. It's there. It's chilling out. All of a sudden, all of the herd starts running, and the tiger is hungry to feast upon one of these delicious, nutritious gazelles. The gazelle runs, going, "Shit!" Tries to run. The tiger, the lion, clamps its leg. It shakes free and runs. And do you know what this gazelle does? This gazelle finds an open bit of grass, and it shakes. Shakes. Shaky. And do you know what it does after that? It starts eating grass again. It doesn't need talking therapy. It doesn't need a yoni massage. It doesn't need ayahuasca retreats or vipassana. Its intelligence in its body does what it needs to do to release trauma, which is breath, sound, and movement. Which is what we do in Tantra. So in Tantra, we don't suppress our emotions. We release our emotions. We don't use pills to suppress anything. So we actually use our body to release everything. So this is why the tantric arts are more powerful than conscious ketamine. It's more powerful than ayahuasca. It's real, it's sober, it's conscious, and this is why it's important to get this stuff out there. And this is why it's on the NHS. It's in Germany. It's basically everywhere now. Yoni De-Armouring is a practice. I can't remember what you guys call it in Germany. Was it like pelvic bowl release or something like that? I can't remember, but it's a thing now. Natasha's saying, "I learned from you, best teacher ever." Oh, thank you so much, Natasha. Natasha's saying, "Tantric women have most pleasure." Okay, so there's another category, which is tantric women and men. We are the superhumans, it's true. So that is a summary of what is Yoni De-Armouring. I mean, one of my clients once said, "My experience has led me to a beautiful progress in a perception of myself. The activation is so much more deeper than just physical. I am more aware and appreciative of myself, cementing self-worth, self-confidence, and self-love, and taking the idea of pleasure to the next dimension." That's Steph from the UK. This is why I do the work I do. So that is today's podcast, What is Yoni De-Armouring? Tomorrow we're going to go into Yoni mapping. If you found value in this podcast, please give us a thumbs up. Do share this on Instagram. Save it. And if you are watching on YouTube, smash that like, subscribe, and turn on your ding-a-ling-ding. And I'm just going to end with a few words around my dreams. If you've seen the Swedish Fear of Love, the women that are looking for sperm donors, I want to be a sperm donor. AI is what I'm into. Artificial insemination. Let's chat. If anyone's looking for someone to be giving them the gift of life, any lesbian couples, any grounded single women who just want a donor, I'm that guy. And me and my friends are looking for a house. We want to create content and live in community. This is my full moon ritual. Living in community and creating content is my dream. So if anyone's out there, let's do it. And please do check out the School of Self-Love with Shaft. Click on the link in my bio. This is a beautiful, comprehensive guide on how to manifest more love and more life force in your being. Finally, there is a complete digital course with the best tools that quickly help you measurably improve your happiness. Find your purpose, love your life, love your body, love yourself. In this course, you'll learn how to find your divine purpose, how to connect with yourself and others, how to fall in love every day, which is a practice I'm still doing today. And I'm going to do it right now, guys. This is literally my practice. I have to feel like I'm feeling high because all of you guys are here. I've got dead good jewelry saying, thank you. I found it very interesting and I'll be back for the next one. Beautiful. Thank you so much. So from that little comment, I'm going to turn up the volume of love in my heart. I'm going to tune into nature. Look at, there it is. It's happening again. Just feeling in my heart this physical sensation of love. And I'm just going to turn it up. In a space of love, fear and self-doubt cannot exist. And when the sun's out in Sweden, that's also the same thing. So please get yourself the course today and click the link in the bio or in the descriptions on YouTube. It really helps with singing the song that everyone in the whole of Sweden, so many windows, is going to be singing. Here we go.
I love my life, I love my body, I love myself, yeah.
I believe with Tantra we could cure all addiction with human connection. We could overcome depression and anxiety by becoming present and heal loneliness by finding the one. Leave a comment below if you found any value or what are your biggest takeaways from this podcast. I will see you tomorrow. Have the best night of your life. And remember, the biggest gift you could give each other is your presence.